Hello, beautiful humans. Welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading. We are jumping into the year 2023 and we're going to do a little love prediction. So, as always, pick the pile that you feel the most drawn to and then skip ahead to the timestamp. And we're going to get straight into the readings. Alrighty, welcome everybody to your love prediction for 2023. As always, I've put some crystals on top to make it just a little bit easier to pick. So on pile number 1 over here, we are going to have some cherry blossom agate. Pile 2, we have a phoenix stone tower. Pile 3 is going to be a green moss agate moon. And pile number 4, we're going to have some Madagascar agate. So take a moment, pause the video if you need to pick the pile that you are the most drawn to, and then you can check for the timestamps in the description. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading for the year 2023 for love. Okay, starting off strong. I see that you have been romanticizing an old relationship, a past relationship that has been in your life. If you're married or in a relationship, this could be you romanticizing an old version of your relationship, maybe the honeymoon stage, right? It's like we're looking back on all these beautiful memories, we're looking back on who this person used to be for us, okay? So for some of you who are single, this is a past relationship that we're having a hard time letting go of. It's like there's all this love and new energy that wants to come in, but we're too busy focusing on what has been instead of what could come for us. Okay, we're romanticizing something that isn't here anymore. We're romanticizing a person that doesn't exist anymore. And as for those of us in relationships, there's all this new pathways that our relationship can blossom and turn into, but we're hindering that love from being able to really come in and that spark to come in because we're so hung up on how things used to be. So moving into the year a little bit of ways with the Queen of Cups here, you're being called to turn more inward and focus on giving that love to yourself, right? So for those of you who are single in the past, it's like we've poured ourselves and our love and our heart into this other person. And we're putting them on a pedestal as if they were the ones that loved us right. But think about how deeply you loved them. They wouldn't have been able to make such a big impact if you weren't open to receiving that amount of love. Someone can only love you as much as you're willing to let them, right? You have such a deep capacity for love and for accepting love into your life and giving love. Think about how amazing you loved them. Think of what you gave to them and give that to yourself, right? See how the rainbow here, we're like fully embracing it. We're not looking away from it. We are the rainbow. We realize that we are that love that we want from others. For those of you who are married, it's the same thing. We're asking you to go in and nurture yourself, okay? Be proud of yourself. Love yourself. And it's like we're remembering how things used to be in this relationship, and we're wanting to feel that way again. But in this phase of your relationship, it's almost like slowly but surely you let this person define you. You let what they thought of you define your happiness about yourself, how you feel about yourself. So we're encouraged to turn inward and to heal some of that. Only then can our connection blossom into something truly, truly amazing. This inner work is going to deepen that relationship. For you, those of you who are single, there's plenty of love to come in for you in the year 2023. Absolutely. I see a soulmate connection coming in. I see a twin flame almost connection coming in. Something truly beautiful, but it won't come until we've done the inner work. In fact, you might get to this point and you might not even want a relationship because you're so good by yourself. But that's when the best things come. That's when the universe gives us that love because we're not looking for it elsewhere. We're not creating that resistance between us and another person. Okay? So for those of you in a relationship, I see this just ultimately bringing you closer together. The closer you are with yourself, the better you can show up for your partner. The better you can fill their cup up as well in an even exchange. It's not just take. It's I have some to give you now because I'm good. Okay? This is going to spark so much passion in your love life. Knight of Wands is all about adventure, spontaneity. Spontaneity? Is that how you say that? Anyway, it's all about just finding that drive, finding that passion, finding that excitement. So for those of you in a relationship, I see this being able to pour into each other's cup evenly because you've worked on yourself. You're feeling good about yourself. You're feeling confident. You're feeling happy. You're feeling abundant. Okay? And you're going to get to share that and experience that with your partner. I also see some travel coming in the year 2023 for you and your person. I see you guys traveling together and having some really, really good talks that really deepen your connection. Now, for those of you who are single, this person that I see coming in is adventurous. They're passionate, they're exciting, they're going to hit you like a storm, like a truck. Like they're going to come in and just make you want to be your best self. You know this connection is going to be good for you because when they come in, they don't demand all of your attention. They want to still give you this Queen of Cups energy. They want to still give you that space to be your own person. Because they're also good with who they are. They don't need your validation to feel better. They don't need to control you to feel better. They are free spirit. They're fun. They're going to bring a lot of excitement to your life, right? And I also see this person as just so loving and wise and strong. This person coming in has also gone through so much. They've learned so much and they have so much to teach you, so much wisdom to teach you. And I think you guys are going to bond over this healing process, over truly having to be there for yourself and loving yourself. Okay? I also see this person coming in. They have very sharp features. Okay? Very chiseled features. They also might be like into going to the gym or some sort of physical self-improvement, getting the image of somebody who works out and it's a priority for them. You're going to like that about them. It's going to add a little motivation to your life. I'm also getting fire sign energy. I'm getting Sagittarius. I'm getting Leo. I'm also getting Pisces over here, so we do have a little bit of water signs, maybe Cancer. Okay. So that is what I'm getting for the singles. For those of you in a marriage or relationship, these trips, this passion, this is just further deepening your connection to each other and to the universe. I'm hearing deepening your connection to your faith. Feeling that deep companionship towards each other. And maybe just overall being able to give each other that love and not expect anything in return. Maybe your partner is also going to be doing some of this inner work too. Maybe this is a conversation you guys can have together is, hey, let's spend a good chunk of this year just focusing on ourselves and giving love to ourselves, and let's see what that does for our relationship. Because a lot of times in relationships, it's everybody wants. I want this from you. I want this from you. Sometimes that can leave us feeling depleted. So focus on both of you guys giving each other that space to be your own people, have your own hobbies, hang out with your own friends. Let yourselves get replenished and re-inspired so you can come back together better than ever. Let's get some more insight on this reading. All right, group number 1. Let's get some more insight on this love reading. All right. These are not wanting to come out. Oh, there we go. Warrior woman. What else? Any more for number 1? Awesome. Oh, a couple more. Perfect. All right, I'm going to start with my singles. So, warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? This is just going right along with this card of we are finding our inner badass. We are finding our independence again. We are finding our strength. We are finding our why, okay? We're almost going through, by looking inward, we're learning so much more about the universe and about humanity and why we're here and what's the reason, okay? What's our purpose? Why are we here? Why are we doing all of this, okay? We're also going to realize that a lot of people from our past are just a mirror of us. So as I was saying earlier about how the love that you feel for these other people from your past, or this other person from your past, is really just the reflection of the love that you had for them. Your soul is calling for you to recognize that this love that you're romanticizing the love that you gave into it. And you have that love to give to yourself. Okay? As for those in a relationship, this is going to look a little bit different for you. You're also finding that independence. You're also finding your bad bitchness. And you are also going through this spiritual awakening by diving deeper into yourself. But this mirror that you're seeing in your partner is it's almost like lately, I'm also getting the vibe that lately you guys have been, how I was talking about earlier, that when you and your partner have just been wanting things from each other all the time. It's like you're mirrors of each other. It's like you're looking at each other and you're saying, you don't do this enough. I need you to do this. But the mirror reality of it is you really need yourself to do that. You need to give that love to yourself. Okay? All right, this is going to be the last insight that we have for our love prediction for 2023. What else are we getting for group number 1, single and in a relationship? Okay, psychic abilities, financial health, lighten your load. All right, this part of the reading is not separate from single and in a relationship. I see both of y'all just focusing on your overall health. I see you creating a healthy love life for yourself, whereas in the past it could have been a bit chaotic because there was a lot of projection going on. There was a lot of battle with yourself that showed up in your external reality through your relationship. But the real battle was with yourself the whole time. Your soul just deeply wanted to be heard and understood and validated by nobody but yourself. I see you just blossoming and becoming the best version of yourself this year. Because you're finally letting go of letting the external world tell you you're worthy of something. You don't need your partner to tell you you're amazing to know you're amazing. You don't need your job to tell you you're amazing to know you're amazing. Okay? We're letting go of the pressures from outside because we are fully blossoming into ourselves. So this love reading is not only love with another person, but this year is all about love for yourself. It's you tapping into your intuition, being able to make decisions easier. Indecisiveness gone. When you tap into yourself, you know who you are. You know how to make a decision. And again, you don't need that external validation to validate the decisions that you make because you know yourself. Overall, I see this as just a beautiful, beautiful year of self-love and giving love to others and just growth and evolution. And 2023 is going to be absolutely amazing for you. Group number 1, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please subscribe and give me a comment if your reading resonated with you. And if you guys have any suggestions on what I should do next on the readings, leave a comment. And give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Alrighty, group number 2, welcome to your love reading for 2023. I will be intermingling singles as well as people who are in a relationship and married. So just kind of watch the whole video, take what resonates for you. Starting off with my singles. I'm seeing in the year 2023 and kind of the end of 2022, we have just been taking a break from the dating scene, okay? We've had a couple disappointing people, a couple disappointing situations. Things just have not been going our way, and it's made us definitely recluse from the dating world. I think we are still a little bit hung up on an old connection, and that could be a lot of reasons as to why we are withdrawn from the dating scene, as well as we've just been trying to focus on our career, work, saving money, building a life for ourselves. I feel like you have been feeling a lot of independence, especially after one of these connections didn't work out. And I think you had that epiphany of, you know, why am I letting my relationships in my life define my worth? You know, look at all these other beautiful things that I can offer and things that I can give not only to the world but to myself. I think you have honed in a lot of that independence very recently, but it has definitely taken you out of the dating game. Okay? Yeah, we've been on our bad bitch shit. It's giving Aries energy. It's giving independence, okay? It's giving like doing our own thing, which is not a bad thing. Group number 2, that is not a bad thing. As for us in a relationship or married, I do see that we have been very withdrawn from the connection. We've been very distant from the connection and the relationship itself. And I think it's because we are kind of looking back on an older version of our partner. And maybe we miss this older version of them. Maybe we miss their passions. Maybe we miss the energy that they would bring into a room with them. Maybe your partner's in a little bit of a rut right now. Okay? It's like we're trying to be there for them and support them. And you have been either financially supporting your partner, materially supporting your partner. Maybe it's doing the laundry, doing the dishes. Maybe, it's providing them a stable root chakra so that they can grow and change and evolve. You really, really want them to have that spark again, okay? You want them to have that independence, that passion that they used to have again with the Aries energy. You could be an Aries, you could be dealing with an Aries, sun, moon, or rising. But yeah, you're just really wanting them to step back into their own frame. But I will say some advice for you, group number 2, for those of you married. Maybe instead of, well, it's great to give them that material structure, but maybe we should also focus on helping them get inspired, right? Maybe it's bringing to them an idea, a hobby, a passion, an activity that can spark the things that they love, right? Even if you don't love to do it, even if it's not your thing, maybe it's pulling them into an activity that they love, trying not to only materially support them, but spiritually and emotionally support them. Give them a little bit more of that, okay? I see that in the year 2023, it's going to be a big growth year for your relationship. For those of you who are single, hopping back in over here to this Aries energy, you have just been on your independent life, and I love that for you. I see some travel for you, singles and relationships. I see travel coming in with another person. It's the 2 of Wands. That's a union. That's with another person. I see a connection coming in for you, for the singles, but it's more just for fun. I think maybe this year dating for you isn't going to be so serious, but it's going to be about having fun with another person. I love that you're focusing on your independence. I'm not seeing a lifelong partner come in for you this year, but I am seeing inspiring energy. You're going to be meeting new people. You're going to be experiencing new things, and it's all just going to add into your own cup. Okay, these people that are coming into your life are coming in to inspire you to connect to your emotional side. Because like I said, I see all the work that you put in. You're a hard worker. But sometimes you're a little bit hard-headed with the Aries energy. It's like you don't want to get all mushy-gushy into your emotions. So your love life of 2023 is going to be having these connections come in to really help open you up and connect even deeper to yourself. Not just on a material level, but on a spiritual and emotional level. Okay? For those of you in a relationship, this year is going to be about helping your partner get out of that victim mentality. Something could have happened to your partner. Something could have hurt them, traumatized them in the workplace, in friendships, family. It could have just been a hard year for them. 2022 could have been a hard year for them. So it's helping them get out of that victim mentality. Inspiring them, trying to give them that emotional support is going to be really important in 2023. They have to do it themselves. Your partner has to pull themselves out of their rut ultimately, but having you to inspire them is definitely going to help it go quicker and smoother. Those of you who are single, It's starting to look at your love life, again, out of that victim mentality. Oh, these people hurt me. Oh, these people did me dirty. No, let's reshape it. Okay, let's look at it differently. They weren't the one. They didn't give me what I need. I'm amazing. Look at all these things I do for myself. I've been working on my career, but now I'm also working on my emotional well-being. Okay? You never lose anybody, because the people who are meant for you stay. Okay, group number 2, let's shuffle some more cards to get some more insight on what is going on here. All right, some more insight for group number 2 for love in 2023. Ooh, we'll take these top 2 for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so those of you in a relationship, counsel of light, being that love and light and support for your partner. It might be at a point where you kind of want to give a little tough love, but if you've been giving tough love and it's not getting received well, maybe try this different approach, Really open up to them and encourage them to step more into their faith, whatever that looks like for you. Connecting to their spirit guides and angels for support as well. Kind of helping them get out of this dark place that they've been in, helping them trust themselves again. Okay, sometimes it can be hard, when you go through something hard, sometimes there could be like almost an ego death in the sense. Helping them trust themselves again and have that faith that everything happens for a reason. Okay? And for those of you that are single, this is about hanging out with your friends, enjoying life, going out there, spending energy on the people that spend energy on you. Like the friends that always hit you up, hit them up. People who want to give you that love and support, even though you are so independent. Let people in to help you emotionally. Let these new love flings teach you something. Let your friends teach you something. And trust that you're going to get where you're meant to be. You're never steered in the wrong direction. Like I said earlier, if something was meant for you, it would have happened. There wouldn't be that resistance, but there is. So this is where we're at now, okay? All right. Let's shuffle just a little more cards here for group number 2. Love predictions. Ooh, here we go. New beginnings, grieving. For some of you, this is going to look like the loss of a relationship this year and a new beginning for you. If that's a sign that you need to hear, if you're in a relationship, if you've been looking for a sign of, maybe since this person is going through a hard time, maybe I need to give them the ultimate space, right? Maybe I need to fully let them go, so that they can find their way back to themselves. Maybe I need to help them with that new beginning. If you love someone, let them go. But for those of you who are married and, want to stick it out and that does not resonate with you, the message that I have for you is help this person, help your partner let go of who they used to be. They need to grieve this old version of themselves because they're not that person anymore. They need to step into their new beginning. You see all the butterflies? Change is inevitable. It's always going to happen. It's about helping your partner accept that change, accept that growth. It's helping them evolve. It's helping them learn that it's okay to change. It's encouraged to change. You are encouraged to change. Okay? For those of us who are single, yeah, this is still just like grieving the loss of that old relationship, that old fling, letting it go, accepting that that was not meant to be, and stepping into a new, fun dating life. Let's see dating as fun. It can be fun. We get to meet new people. We get to learn new things. Don't go into every connection as, wanting love, wanting that ultimate deep relationship. Go into it saying, what can I learn from this person? What can this person teach me? overall, I think for everybody, it's going to be a very, very enriching year for love. I hope that this helped anybody that watched. I hope this gave anybody clarity. As always, take what resonates. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you would like to see a new video like this every single week. And go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and a like if it resonated with you. And I will see y'all in the next video. Have an amazing day. All right, hello group number 3. We are actually here filming on a different day. I needed a little break after the first 2 readings, but we are back and ready to go with your love reading for 2023. I'm gonna kind of intermix singles and people who are in relationships, so just follow along and take whatever resonates and leave what doesn't. Going straight into it for my singles, I am seeing this year 2023, you are putting in work on yourself. Deep spiritual work, and not just spiritual but emotional work. I see a focus for you in the year 2023 is learning how to conquer your own mind and get past your own limiting beliefs. Okay. For my singles, I see you taking a big hiatus, especially for the first half of the year in the dating realm, and you're actually encouraged to take this hiatus as well, because it is time to take that journey inward. I think you're at a point in your evolution and in your romantic connections where you have realized, like Taylor Swift's lyrics, "It's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me." You're not actually the problem, but I think you're just looking back on some old connections and seeing yourself not as the victim anymore. I see you reclaiming your power by taking responsibility for the role that you have played in the past, and maybe some toxic patterns or some trauma that you kind of projected onto a person in the past. So I see a lot of your love prediction being very self-love focused. And not just self-love, the word that's really coming to mind more than anything is like a self-acceptance. Conquering your own mind, being able to ration with yourself, not believe all the thoughts that you have in your head, not react impulsively to all your emotions, but to observe your thoughts, observe your emotions, so you're able to show up in a way that you want to show up, calm, collected, right? For those of us that are in relationships and those of us that are married, I'm seeing also this working on yourself era this year. I see that it's very much going to be in your relationship. You've been showing up not the way you want to. You've been giving into your emotions, maybe starting fights, maybe feeling like you're not being grateful, or just kind of a general discontent with the relationship. But I think what you're going to be realizing in 2023 is it's not discontentment with the relationship as much as it is discontentment with the inner self and your inner world and your mind. Maybe you've been being super mean to yourself in your head, very self-deprecating, maybe searching for that ability to feel good in your partner. You're relying on your partner a little bit too much for that self-worth. I see you definitely journeying into your mind and really learning how to talk nicer to yourself and to ration with yourself. Okay, this is going to be a whole year of inner exploration, which for some of you is definitely, for most of you in this reading, I'm getting the vibe that journeying inward has always thought to be very scary, or even like a chore, something you don't want to do. But I see you really taking the time and energy this year to try something new and to maybe read a new self-help book, maybe take up therapy, maybe just trying new things and experiencing new things. I see you really focusing on that inner work, but also it's going to make you more motivated to do things outside of the inner work as well. This goes for both my singles and in relationship. I see you literally building your confidence not only emotional confidence, spiritual confidence, but material confidence. I see you being able to show up more for yourself and for others for that matter, because you're taking the time to really explore the depths of your own soul. And I think y'all are going to have to work through some really hard, painful things that you haven't wanted to work through. That's why we've been resisting kind of this evolution, this spiritual awakening, if you will. We've been so scared to look inward because there's a lot of things to be scared of from our past, a lot of painful memories. But see this rainbow here, we have to come back and we have to see the lesson. We have to find peace with these things that have hurt us, because we can't let pain and fear rule our lives, because it's putting us at an energy frequency that is hindering abundance in all forms and happiness, true happiness, not pleasure, but true contentment and happiness, which is what we all want, right? So I'm going to shuffle another deck to get a little more insight on your love reading for 2023, group number 3. Let's see what else we have. Group number 3. What else are we having? Awesome. Yeah, okay. So break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. I see you breaking these old toxic patterns and energies that just control you. I see you taking control of your own mind and your own interactions and reactions. Okay, I also see you healing some ancestral wounds, maybe some deep insecurities or painful energies from your past lives, your ancestral line, things that have been energetically passed down to you that aren't even yours. As we do that spiritual work, we definitely can tap into those things and get a greater understanding of where we came from. Why are we here? What's your why? Group number 3, I see you definitely finding your why this year if you don't already know your why, or maybe rewriting what your why is. Finding a new why. You know, if someone asks you, what's your why? And you say, oh, I'm a writer. I don't know if you've seen Eat, Pray, Love, but in that movie, they try to figure out what their word is. Okay? And she said, writer. And they said, no, not what you do. What's the word for who you are? I see you finding your word this year. Okay? Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. I see you literally rebuilding your entire grounding structure. Because what we thought was solid ground, is no longer safe. It's no longer happy. It was temporary because we haven't yet done the true inner work that needs to be done. Okay, and you're going to go through phases like this in life. There's phases to heal and grow, and there's phases to just exist and vibe, but I feel like you've been existing and vibing for just a bit too long. I think it's time to really, truly grab the reins and take back control over our lives. Okay, we're going to shuffle a little bit more just to close out this. I mean, overall, this love reading really it's a love for yourself reading. Not seeing a lot of love coming in, romantic love, because all the love that we have to give this year is going to be given to ourselves, okay? Wow. I love when the cards do this sometimes, yeah. This card, this willpower card, it's literally taking back control of your reality. Once we can conquer our mind, we no longer let the outside world rule who we are, how we act, because we're in charge of our fate. We're in charge of it, of where we go, who we are. That's where the happiness is. It's in the creation. It's creating your own life. It's creating your own reality. I see you spending a lot of time, maybe like with an animal, like a dog or a cat. That's so goofy because it's a love for 2023. I think you're going to be doing a lot of love for yourself and love for your pets, as well as just deepening your connection with family. Animals also can reference family. It's going to be a big family year for you. So if you are married, this will be spending time with your partner. Okay, if you're in a long-term relationship and they feel like your family, it will be spending that time with them. But I don't see it being like a big, huge romance here. I see it mainly just being that familial, that partnership kind of love. Okay, and for those of you who are single, I do see this as just spending that love and time with your family and friends and yourself. Okay? 2023 is going to be an amazing, amazing year for your growth. So I hope that helped, pile number 3. If you guys feel that it resonated, please feel free to subscribe and leave a comment below, or give this video a like, or all the above. And definitely subscribe because I post new videos every week. I'll see you in the next video. All right, hello group number 4. Welcome to your love reading for 2023. I'm going to be doing singles and people who are in a relationship or married, kind of just intermingled. So just take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't. But hopping right in, I see a beautiful, beautiful year for love for you and romance and deepening your connections to the universe and with yourself. I see you being almost like this master manifester in love. So for my singles, I'm seeing that you've known for a while what you really want in a partner and what has been working for you in relationships and what hasn't. I think you have a very clear idea. You've kind of dated around, you've dated different people, and you know what you need now and what you want from another person, okay? There's no doubt in your mind what this perfect person looks like for you. And I see you've been watering your own garden. I see you've been working a lot on yourself. And the universe definitely is so proud of you and is wanting to reward you this year. Because I see you being this go-getter. 2023 is going to have amazing energy for you overall. But in love, it's going to be, you're ready, you're open this year. You're going out and you're getting what you want. And at the same time, you're not settling for anything less than what you deserve. I see you not putting up with toxic patterns, okay? You see a red flag, you're out that rig, okay? I see you not doing it this year with the toxicity, okay? For those of us in relationships, I'm seeing just a deeper level of connection with your partner. That could be marriage this year. That could be an engagement this year for those of you who are in a relationship, because I'm seeing eternity. I'm seeing forever, okay? I'm seeing a union, a celebration, okay? Success together, thriving together. Okay, for those of us married, I see us, going on some vacations this year. I see us really, really blossoming into a new stage of our relationship where we're really growing together. I feel in the past in this relationship there could have been this stagnant energy where neither of you are fully being your best selves or feeling independent, feeling confident. But I feel you've put in a lot of work. You've conquered a lot of that. I think this year it's time to enjoy your life together. It's time to enjoy the money you've made together. I see you guys just lifting each other up this year, pursuing each other, almost like falling in love again, almost like refinding that fiery spark. I'm getting fire sign energy. I'm getting Aries. You could be an Aries. Your partner could be an Aries. It could be sun, moon, or rising. Okay, same goes for my singles. I'm also seeing some heavy air energy. So this could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini coming in, okay? Yeah, I'm really feeling those energies. For my singles, yeah, I think in the past it's been hard for you to make decisions in love. Maybe, they were good, but they had these toxic traits, and I like this about them, but this really turned me off. I see you pushing past that indecision. You're not going to have a hard time deciding anymore what you want, because you know what you can give to somebody, and you know what you deserve back. And you're easily able to walk away from situations that don't serve you anymore, okay? Things that don't make you happy anymore. I see the beginning of something beautiful, inspired energy. You're going to be meeting someone new this year that inspires the crap out of you. I think you've always inspired a lot of your partners in plenty of ways, but maybe you haven't really dated somebody that truly set your soul on fire, the same way, okay? This year in love for my singles, you are the Queen of Swords, okay? You are independent. You can set clear boundaries. You have no issue doing that because you know who you are. And I love that for you. This is such a beautiful energy. For those of us who are married or in relationships, I think, again, where I was talking about that duality earlier, where I think you and your partner have gone through a phase or two where you're very like back and forth, blaming the other person. There's been fights, there's been conflict, there's been disagreements. Okay, but I see us putting all that aside. I think we've worked past a lot of our ego or a lot of our pride. And if we haven't, I see us really doing that at the beginning of this year, within the first couple months of 2023. I see you guys really being able to get past that phase, get past your egos, and just love each other, because that's what it's about. It's about loving the other person unconditionally, being loved unconditionally. And I think you and your partner are ready to give each other that this year. And it's really going to spark just passion, just a lot of passion. And I see you guys almost being like young lovers again, staying up, having deep conversations, getting to know each other again. Like it's almost like you've been kind of asleep in your relationship of just going through the motions. But I see you guys breaking out of your patterns, trying new things together, because you're able to have more clear boundaries now. Maybe you've created more space for you as individuals. Maybe you've given each other that time to grow, that time to evolve. So now we can come together and it's just easy and it's fun, and that's how it should be. Okay, let's shuffle a little bit more for group number 4 to see what we can get. Awesome, some more insight for love for 2023 for group number 4. What are we getting in love? Okay. Group number 3. No, yes, literally. Oh, so funny. Okay, group number 4. Was I saying 3 earlier? I meant 4. Group number 4. Yes! Oh my gosh, that's what we were just saying. Okay, let me readjust these. Okay, yes, in 2023, I see you guys being so much more able to say no and set your boundaries. And that's what's going to make your love life flourish, okay? We're giving up codependency. We're giving up the people-pleasing tendencies. We're learning how to say no. We're learning how to set boundaries. And funny enough, that makes us more attractive, right? It puts us more in our own frame, okay? We're like this beautiful storm this year. It's like we have learned that saying no is not a bad thing. What's worse is saying yes and regretting it and hating whatever you're doing and then not enjoying your time, and then the other person can feel that off of you, okay? So as much as we're enjoying love this year, we're also enjoying our alone time. And this alone time is extremely, extremely necessary for us to keep feeling these love feelings. I think that is the one, I don't want to call it a warning, but just something to watch out for with all this love in 2023 is make sure you don't get so swept up in it that you stop setting your boundaries and being able to say no, which I don't see you having. I see the majority of you, not having much of an issue with this, but I do see a group of y'all are going to be struggling kind of with that boundary setting. But this is a really good lesson for you this year in love, okay? Let's shuffle some more. Let's get a little more insight. All right, group number 4. Ooh, hello over here. Manifestation. Okay, let's see if we get one more. Let's take one more for group number 4. One more card for group number 4. Clarity. We're taking it home. Okay, we're taking both of these. Yeah, okay, for us singles, I see us really healing our past, forgiving the people who've hurt us, forgiving ourselves for how we've behaved or acted in a past relationship, maybe finding closure with some people, making amends, past friendships, past relationships, okay? I see us not only having that love for others, but really, really, truly building that home within ourselves. I see that we don't have this needy energy this year, group number 4. we really are stepping into our authenticity and our power and our true spiritual energy, okay? We have that clarity. We know who we are. We know what we want, and we're manifesting it this year, okay? We're not focusing on finding a person, but we know what we want. And that in and of itself is such a good manifesting technique of, it's law of assumption, right? It's like, I know what I deserve. I assume that this is the kind of person I'm going to end up with, and that is what is going to happen for you. So I do see definitely a really prominent relationship has the capacity to come in this year for most of you, but for some of you, it will be a single year, but it's going to be the best single year of your life. For those of us who are married or in a relationship, again, I see us finally healing some past trauma within our own relationship. You know, it's in a relationship, we're bound to hurt each other. It just happens along the way. We don't mean for it to happen, but I see us forgiving ourselves and forgiving the other person and really reconnecting, really feeling at home with your partner, but like in this new exciting way. It's like home no longer feels boring or dull. Home feels exciting. Home feels like we're turning the lights on until 2 a.m. having deep talks about life, okay? I see us having these breakthroughs together, almost like these spiritual epiphanies and awakenings together, and manifesting an amazing next phase of our lives, especially those of you married, okay? And those of you who have been in long-term relationships as well. I see you guys really, really learning how to use each other to better your circumstances. You guys are an amazing team. You guys are going to be on fire this year with finances, staying on top of all your bills, attracting more money, attracting more opportunities. Okay, this is going to be a fun year. Okay, group number 4, I hope that gave you some insight for your year of 2023 for love. If you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated with you, be sure to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, and give this video a like. And I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed your love prediction for the year 2023. As you know, things are never fully set in stone. The future is kind of up to us. With our free will, we can change the path. So hopefully you loved your reading. If not, definitely could get some new energy in there. And I do make videos like this every single week, so make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to stay tuned for those. I will see you beautiful humans in the next video. See ya.